So in the last video, I explained about chemical equilibrium. Today we will study ionic equilibrium. So definition of ionic equilibrium. So consider one reaction or equation. Example: silver chloride. Silver chloride precipitate. This is a weak electrolyte. So when we dissolve silver chloride in water, it can form silver ions. Silver ions and chloride ions. As silver chloride is very weak electrolyte, and its ionization is partial. It's partially under ionization, and there exists an equilibrium between ions of the electrolyte and unionized molecules. Like this equilibrium we can study in ionic equilibrium. The equilibrium which exists between ions of the electrolyte and unionized molecules of weak electrolyte or unionized molecules in the aqueous solution. That is called ionic equilibrium. So in this topic, ionic equilibrium, there are some subtopics, and they are first topic, acids and bases. Second, common ion effect and solubility product. Then about pH of the solution, buffers you can study. So first, so I'll explain about the acids and bases. Concept of acids and bases. Concept of acids and bases. Now we can define acids bases according to the theories. First, acid base. Hydrogen ion, H plus ion, OH minus ion. So this concept explained by scientist Arrhenius. According to Arrhenius theory, acid is one which dissociate in water to produce hydrogen ions. Base is one which dissociate in water, ionize in water to produce hydroxyl ions. And hence you can give some examples. Hydrochloric acid, HCl, HNO3, H2SO4, acetic acid. Any example you take, if it give H plus ion in solution, then it is called acid. And similarly, NaOH, KOH, LiOH, calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, any hydroxides when dissolved in water, if they produce OH ion, then it is called base. This is according to Arrhenius theory. But one limitation of the theory, Arrhenius theory limitation, the theory fails to explain why CO2, SO2, SO3, N2O5, P2O5, etc. Actually they are acids or acidic compounds, but they are not explained by what Arrhenius theory. So this is Arrhenius theory. Based on Arrhenius theory, we can explain like this: acid base. But in detail, yes, acid base concept we can study in Bronsted concept, Bronsted theory. Lowry-Bronsted concept. Lowry-Bronsted concept. And this theory suggests only based on the H plus. This is called proton. This proton theory. Here I told aqueous solution required means water is required, and here water not necessary. Any substance if it donate proton, it is called acid. A substance which accepts proton, that is called base. Proton donor H plus donor acid, H plus acceptor base. So this is important point in Bronsted theory, Laurie-Bronsted concept. What is acid, what is base? And here any example you can consider. So this can donate proton. Example, NS3, H can, from NS3, H plus can be removed. If NS3 can act as a Bronsted acid, it can donate. But actually, it is also called as a Lewis base. It is said to be Lewis base. Then, a substance which receives H plus or accepts H plus, that is called a Bronsted base or Laurie-Bronsted base. But here important regarding H plus means proton donor, proton acceptor, proton donor, and proton donor also called as a protogenic, proton acceptor, protophilic. Then examples under this: HCl, HNO3, H2SO4, carboxylic acids, and when they donate to H plus, they are called Bronsted acid. And even water, ammonia, they are also said to be Laurie-Bronsted acids. Then bases like OH ion, OH minus ion, it can accept base, accept proton, and NS3 accept a proton. Like this, any example you consider, but it must accept proton, then it is called Bronsted acid. And in detail, again, we can study about LB theory or LB concept using conjugate acid base theory. Conjugate acid base. Conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. Definition very simple. Acid base pair differ by one proton. Acid base pair differ by one proton or one H plus. That is called conjugate acid base pair. Example: HCl and Cl minus. Just to think about the species, when you cancel these ions, then left part H plus. When two species cancel, we get H plus. Then this pair is said to be conjugate acid base pair. Then H2O H plus and OH minus. Water is in equilibrium with H plus OH minus ions. It is also in equilibrium, but it is a very weak electrolyte. Here, bond shift towards O. H plus is obtained. Anyway, this OH ion cancel, and remaining part OH, but they differ by what? Only one H plus. Anything which differ by one H plus, that is called conjugate acid base pair. HCl and hydrochloric acid and NaOH mixture. HCl plus NaOH. So whether this pair is called conjugate acid base pair? No, it is not said to be conjugate acid base pair because it is only acid base pair. Acid base pair, but not said to be conjugate acid base pair because here H cancels and you don't get H plus difference. Next, H2CO3 and HCO3 minus NH3 and NH2 minus HCO3 and CO3 2 minus. Yes, in all these examples, yes, difference HCO3 cancel, we get H plus. NH2 cancel, H plus. HCO3 CO3 cancel, H plus. Like this, when you find the difference between these two species, if you get one H plus, then only they are called conjugate acid base pairs. But HCl NaOH, it is said to be only acid base pair, but not conjugate acid base pair. Now to explain this, I will explain. So by taking some examples, like NH3 plus H2 reversible. So consider ammonia can accept a proton. Ammonia, because what is the amphotic substance? It can donate a proton, it can accept a proton. Therefore, if it is donating proton, it is called acid. Acid 1. And it is accepting proton, H plus accepted. It accepts H plus, therefore it become NH4 plus NH4 plus OH ion. Then I return is acid 1. After losing proton, that acid become base. But this is obtained from 1. Therefore 1 you write. Next, NH3. If it is acid, left side acid, other must be base. See why it is called base? Because it is accepting a proton. A species which accepts a proton is called what? Bronsted base. Okay. Then base 1 it is 2. Base 2, acid 2. Because base can give acid. 2. Okay. Next, base 2, acid 2. Acid 1, base 1. Now subtract. NH3 cancel. H plus left. H2O means OH cancel. H plus left. Yes, here in this example I can say there are two conjugate acid base pairs. Ammonia plus conjugate acid base pair. Water and OH minus conjugate acid base pair. Then in exam, means in CET or any competitive exams, you get a question like this. Conjugate acid of conjugate base of. These are two common questions. If they ask conjugate acid of HCO3 2 minus. Sorry, HCO3 minus. Then options they can give first H2CO3, second CO3 2 minus, third CO3 minus, and fourth H3CO3. Like this, 4 options are given. Let's see how to answer such question. They are asking conjugate acid, whatever species given, maybe ionic or neutral, species given. They are asking acid. Then in the species you have to add H plus sign, right? to this species H added but plus minus cancel. Then we get answer H2CO3. Therefore, answer is H2CO3. Conjugate acid of HCO3 minus is H2CO3. If the question is conjugate acid, then answer like this. Add H plus and answer. Then, if they ask conjugate base of NH2 minus, what is the conjugate base of NH2 minus? Yes, when we get conjugate base by removing H plus or adding H plus. Here I give one hint I told, acid add. Therefore base remove. Means remove H plus. But here already minus. When H plus removed, one minus increase like this. Only H plus removed. H plus removed. Again, one minus left. Therefore, minus H plus can give NH minus. So these are most common questions in competitive exams. The conjugate acid of, conjugate base of, like these questions are there. Then other example. So an important example, H3 PO4, H3 PO2, H3 PO3, H PO4. H3PO4 orthophosphoric acid, HPO3 metaphosphoric acid. So in all the cases, there must be POH bond. H3PO4, one OH bond. P H3PO4. This is a phosphoric acid, orthophosphoric acid, H3PO4. Now, its a conjugate base, remove one H plus from any three. Therefore, we get H2PO4 minus. Next, remove H plus, HPO4 minus. Remove H plus, PO4 3 minus. Conjugate base of S3PO4 is H2PO4 minus. Again, conjugate base of this ion HPO4 double minus. Conjugate base of this ion PO4 3 minus. Because when you compare these two, yes, they differ by one proton. Means here you can write conjugate bases. And conjugate acid of what? H3PO4 we cannot, because it cannot accept proton, we cannot write its conjugate acid. But conjugate bases we can write. But what is the conjugate base? Sorry, conjugate acid of PO4 or PO4 3 minus? Its conjugate acid is, this we add H plus and we get this. Conjugate acid of this one, H2PO2, H2PO4, and acid of this one, like this. So similarly, take H3PO2, H3PO2. This is important. Remember, in all oxidations of phosphorus, there is one OH bond, P double bond O H OH. This is H3PO2 hypophosphorus acid. Okay. Remove H plus. Now we get a conjugate base of what? Hypophosphorus acid. H2 PO2 minus. H2 PO2 minus. Next. Minus H plus HPO2 double minus. So this is not possible. See why it is not possible? Because this pH bond not acidic, and like OH group here not pH, there is a pH bond. So this H cannot be replaced, or it is not replaceable. Therefore, it is reducing what acid. There are two pH bonds considered said to be strong basic agent in oxoacids of phosphorus, but H cannot be replaced. So we cannot remove H plus from what pH bond. Therefore, we cannot write HPO2 minus minus PO2 triple minus, not possible. So this is important point in conjugate acid base pairs. What is the conjugate acid of sulfuric acid? Whether H2SO4 can gain H plus? No. Therefore, no conjugate acid of H2SO4. But conjugate acid of any other example you take, there we can write. But for acids we cannot. What is the conjugate acid of OH minus? Add H plus and write. H2. Conjugate acid of water, H3O plus. Conjugate acid of H3O plus, not possible. Conjugate base of remove H plus, you get conjugate base. Next, conjugate base of H2O OH ion. Conjugate base of OH ion O double minus. Now take one example, simple OH minus ion, and we can write like this: conjugate acid or conjugate base. So this is about acid base pair, and said to be conjugate acid base pairs. Conjugate acid and base. Acid is strong. If acid is strong, its conjugate base is weak. Conjugate base is weak. Example: HCl, Cl minus. It is strong acid. Its conjugate base is weak. Then H2SO4, strong acid. HSO4 minus weak. Next, if it is alcohol, ROH, very weak substance, ROH, but RO minus, remove H plus. If it is very weak, then it is very strong. Therefore, strongest base among the following: OH minus, Cn minus, CS3O minus, all are equally strong. So answer RO minus or CS3O minus. So it is also important. If acid is strong, its conjugate base is weak. If acid is weak, conjugate base is strong. Acetic, if you take acetic acid, CS3COOH, acetic acid, its base means conjugate base should be strong. Acetate ion is strong, acetic acid is weak. Like this we can answer. This is about conjugate acid base pair. So I have covered what is acid base according to there is a one theory that is called Lowry-Brussels theory, and second Arrhenius theory, and last one more theory that is called Levy's concept. So according to Levy's concept, acid base, electron pair of electron acceptor, Levy's concept suggests it may be ionic or molecular. If it if it accept electron pair, then it is called acid, and electron pair donor. Electron pair donor. If species donate electron pair or lone pair of electrons to any other species, then it is said to be Levy's base. Then Levy's acid H plus, it can receive electron pair H plus. Then Li plus, smallest species, Az plus, it can receive electron pair, and boron trifluoride FeCl3, AlCl3 may be molecular or ionic. They can accept electron pair, therefore they are called Levy's acids. And bases OH ion, Cn ion, Cl ion, any negatively charged species or neutral molecules such as NH3, H2O, alcohols, ethers, yes, all these can donate electron pair, may be ionic, means anions or neutral molecule containing a lone pair, and here cations or neutral molecule which can receive electron pair, they are called Levy's acid or Levy's bases. So completed that topic synopsis I covered, because here no problems in this case. Next, problem based questions regarding pH and weak acid weak base, how to solve the problems using the concept that is pH. Hydrogen ion concentration and hydroxyl ion concentration, then pH of the solutions. Hydrogen ion, hydroxyl ion, pH. So about these three. Now consider any solutions which contain water, because if you want to explain about the pH, then the solution must be in water, because water contain very small concentration of hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. If there is hydrogen ion concentration, then there is a pH. Hydrogen ion concentration, then there is a pH. Then now, if the solution containing H plus ions, concentration of H plus more than concentration of OH minus. H plus concentration more than OH ion concentration. Take example, in the beaker, HCl in aqueous solution. So because of water, there is, this is due to water. When you add extra H plus extra H plus is more. Therefore, if hydrogen concentration more than hydrogen concentration, then it is said to be acidic. Similarly, if you add base like NaOH, if you take NaOH solution, then OH ion more than H plus ion, then the solution is called what? Basic. If OH ion concentration greater than H plus ion concentration, then it is said to be basic. Then if H plus OH both are equal, example, if both are equal, see what happens. Method is called acidic or basic. All are in aqueous solution. Now only I told acidic basic depend upon H and OH ion. If H plus ion exactly equal to OH ion, here no extra H plus what OH ion. Therefore, here in this case H plus equal to OH minus. But NaCl ions are there, Na plus An minus ions are there in solution, but these two ions are their concentration equal, hence it is said to be what? Neutral nature. So based on the H plus OH minus, we can classify solution as acidic, basic and neutral. And the same thing will continue with the pH concept.